Welcome to Weekend Prime. I'm Robinson Okenye and Marisha Witi is on sign language. We begin in Mombasa, and the Orange Democratic Movement Party, ODM, has today issued a warning to a section of party members who are said to be planning to sell the party to President William Ruto. Kicking off the storm, the late Raila Odinga's daughter, Winnie Odinga, said ODM was not born in the bedroom and that they will not allow it to be sold to the highest bidder. Sentiments have been supported by other leaders, including Siaya Governor James Orengo, who boldly said that it is President William Ruto who needs ODM more and not vice versa. Are cracks in ODM widening over the broad-based government arrangements? Tobias Chanji reports.
From fund within, they arrived in different style. For Jesus' ground was painted orange as ODM's party supporters demonstrated their fanatical nature of the party that is celebrating 20 years since inception. Among those who arrived here was the late ODM leader, Raila Odinga's daughter, Winnie Odinga, composed and keen. No one thought she was waiting to pounce.
Kuna wengine ambao wanatembea nasi mchana lakini usiku wanajaribu kuuza hii chama. Haiwezekani. ODM was not born in a bedroom. It was not made in a bedroom. So its future will not be discussed as pillow talk.
Siaya Governor James Orengo, who on many occasions has warned some of the party members for insisting that they will throw their weight behind President William Ruto in the coming general election, he argued that Ruto needed ODM more than ODM needs him.
There are people in the party, they are behaving as if ODM is the one that needs Ruto. Is Ruto that needs ODM? Kwa sababu ameshindwa. I'm not afraid to say.
Na vile tutawacha kiti hiki cha chama chetu kiende chini. Vijana wengi wamesema tafadhali msiuzwe. Don't be bought. Hatuwezi nunuliwa kivyo vyote vile.
The party Secretary General Edwin Sifuna made it clear that they will fight for the identity of ODM, despite the fact that some of the leaders are pulling in different directions.
Hatuwezi kusikizana ni nini baba alituambia tukiwa peke yetu, na situfuate ile alisema tukiwa wote basi. Situfuate ile alisema tukiwa wote basi. Baba alituambia tukiwa wote ya kwamba we must keep the identity of this party called ODM as a separate entity from any other.
2027, you make Ruto the president. Where does that leave ODM? ODM can never be the party by broad base, for broad base, and in the interest of broad base.
ODM was born from protest. It was raised in resistance. And the people of ODM have time and time again bled, sweat, and shed tears for this country called Kenya.
Mombasa Governor Abdulswamad Nasir, who doubles up as the deputy party leader, confirmed to KTN that President William Ruto is set to attend the party's dinner.
Baba once said, a movement is not made out of comfort, a movement is made out of courage.
But following such sentiments, Kenyans will be keenly observing reactions from the other side of the coin.
From here, it will be an entertainment galore throughout the night as the major rally is expected tomorrow at the Mamangina waterfront. Tobias Chanji, KTN, Mombasa County.
Tonight, the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, has issued summons to candidates in the Kasipul constituency by-elections over violent campaigns that have resulted in loss of lives. KTN has learned that IEBC has summoned the two leading candidates in the Kasipul polls, Boyd Were and Philip Aroko, to immediately report to its offices on Monday. The elections agency has warned of tough action, including disqualification, will be taken against any candidate found to have breached the Electoral Code of Conduct. KTN's Daniel Kariuki has more.
Woe unto you if you are a candidate in the upcoming by-elections and you have been causing havoc during the campaigns. you are on the radar of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC. The commission says they have been investigating violence in various parts of the country where campaigns are ongoing, with a keen eye on the happenings in Kasipul constituency.
We, as a commission, immediately we were notified of the situation in Kasipul. We dispatched our investigations team to the ground. They have concluded their investigations.
And now candidates from Kasipul have been summoned.
We have empaneled the Code of Conduct Enforcement Committee, which will commence its work on Monday, to summon those candidates in Kasipul.
KTN has learned that two of the candidates in Kasipul by-elections, Boyd Were of ODM and Philip Aroko, an independent candidate, have been summoned to appear before the agency. 2 people were killed and several others injured in violence between rival factions. The two camps have since traded accusations over who is behind the fracas, with both denying responsibility.
Any breaches of the Code of Conduct, of course, will attract penalties, will attract some form of punishment, including fines, and in severe cases, it might force us to cancel or to disqualify those candidates who will be found to have breached the Electoral Code of Conduct.
And it is the high time that those who have committed those crimes, and they are not already with us, they come forward to the police. Because our teams are out there, and we must get them.
Kasipul is among the 6 constituencies awaiting by-elections on November 27th. The seat fell vacant following the death of MP Ongondo Were, who was killed by gunmen in Nairobi. IEBC has threatened to disqualify candidates involved in violence, assuring the public that IEBC has the necessary tools to conduct the elections. Kasipul is not the only area that concerns have been raised. Recently, DCP leader Rigathi Gachagua raised alarm over what he termed as an emerging wave of politically instigated insecurity in the run-up to the by-election in Mbeere North constituency, directing a statement to the Inspector General of Police, Douglas Kanja. Gachagua accused senior government officials of sponsoring goons to intimidate voters and disrupt campaigns.
And I would urge all those participating to refrain from any acts that will undermine the integrity and the credibility of our electoral process.
The Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, says the by-election slated for November 27th will act as an acid test to the 2027 general election. IEBC Chairman Erastus Ethekon is optimistic that they are going to deliver a free, fair and credible by-elections. Daniel Kariuki, KTN, at the IEBC headquarters, Nairobi.
All eyes are on Nyanza.